Some practical research about the usage of LLMs coming out of Microsoft and Salesforce is my AI story of the day. This was really interesting research. They looked at whether LLMs were better at accomplishing tasks with users in a single turn, i.e., one prompt that gives you an answer, or a multi turn, a conversational mode where you ask a bunch of questions to get to the answer. And they actually found in this research that LLMs tended to get lost and confused in multi turn conversations where you were kind of iterating through a problem, as opposed to giving better answers with single prompt, one turn conversations. This is really fascinating because it runs counter to some of the basic advice we give users today, which is have a conversation. And I was reflecting on this in my usage, and what I found that I think is useful. So, this is some maybe practical advice for how to use LLMs in your daily life is make the first prompt good to get what you want. Often I'll ask for feedback on a document, and I'll be very clear the role I want the LLM to play, what kind of feedback, what the document's for. So, I'm not trying to do that single instruction over multiple steps. But if I get the feedback and then I've got a question or I want to follow up, I can do that. But I try and have each turn essentially be its own task, right? And get something done in each turn, as opposed to trying to get three or four turns. Hey, this is a podcast. Can you help me review? By the way, I want you to act like a producer. By the way, here's the audience. Don't put it in multiple prompts. Get everything in one, but then you can have a dialogue as long as you're continuing to add different tasks or different analyses or different perspectives, but try and get everything in that first prompt. Interesting. We'll continue to watch how this evolves because the answer on how to best prompt LLMs keeps changing. But this is the latest from our research from Microsoft and Salesforce. So take advantage of it in your daily use. And if you want to get more stories like this, don't forget to like or subscribe so they show up in your feed.